Hey guys, welcome back to ProPick Sports. If you've been following the channel, you already know I'm obsessed with finding the best pickleball gear out there, especially when Amazon drops some crazy deals. And let me tell you, this August 2025, the paddle discounts are unreal. I literally went through over 50 different paddles, and today I've narrowed it down to my top 5. The best part? Every single one of these is 50% off or more right now on Amazon. So if you've been thinking about upgrading your paddle or maybe grabbing a backup without breaking the bank, stick around because these deals are way too good to mess. Number 5. Pickleball Training Paddle Sweet Spot Trainer. Alright, kicking things off with something unique, the Pickleball Training Paddle. This isn't your standard match paddle, it's designed specifically for practice. At 7.6 to 8.2 ounces, it feels just like a normal paddle in your hand. But here's the twist, the face is smaller. Why does that matter? Because it forces you to lock in on the sweet spot. The first time I used it, I was shanking shots all over the place. But after a couple of sessions, my hand-eye coordination got way sharper. And when I switched back to my game paddle, it felt like I couldn't miss. That's the beauty of this thing. It makes practice harder, so the game feels easier. The raw carbon fiber with that frosted surface actually lets you feel the ball, so you can still work on your spin and control. And that longer handle, perfect if you're into two-handed backhands. Bottom line, if you're serious about improving your consistency, this trainer is a steal, especially with that 50% discount. For me, it's like having a secret weapon in your bag. Number 4. Cyclotron T700 Carbon Fiber Paddle. Next up, the Cyclotron T700 Carbon Fiber Paddle. Now this one is for players who want lightweight speed with spin control. At just 7.3 ounces, this thing is ridiculously easy to whip around, and that makes a huge difference at the kitchen line. When you're in those fast exchanges, a lighter paddle gives you quick hands, and this one delivers. The T700 carbon fiber surface has that gritty texture, so you can really grab the ball and put some spin on it. I noticed my dinks and roll volleys had a lot more bite, which made it tough for opponents to handle. And the 16mm honeycomb core gives you a solid mix of touch and forgiveness, perfect for drops and resets. Plus, the handle is super comfortable. At 4.25 inches, you get just enough room to adjust your grip, and it doesn't feel bulky at all. For the price this thing is going for right now, honestly, it feels like a premium paddle without the premium cost. If you want quick hands and tons of spin, this is a killer option at half off. Number 3. DGC Kasi 16mm Carbon Fiber Paddle. Coming in at number 3 is the DGC Kasi 16mm Carbon Fiber Paddle, and this one blew me away with its build quality. It's got this new thermoformed technology that makes the paddle way more solid and durable. Basically, the face and the core are fused tighter, so it doesn't get soft or delaminate after a few months like some cheaper paddles do. Performance-wise, the 16mm polypropylene honeycomb core gives you tons of control and a nice soft feel, which is perfect for resets and dinks. But what really stood out to me is the carbon friction surface. It grabs the ball and holds it for just a fraction longer, giving you max spin. Honestly, I could finally hit those topspin drives that actually dip down into the court instead of sailing long. The grip is also super well designed, cushioned, sweat wicking, and it just feels locked in without slipping. At 5.5 inches long, you can easily use two hands if you like. And here's the kicker, it's USAPA approved, so you can take this thing straight into tournament play. Getting that level of performance at 50% off is wild. This one's a legit step-up paddle if you're serious about competing. Number 2. Warping Point Carbon Fiber Paddle. Now, this one is my personal favorite for spin, the Warping Point Carbon Fiber Paddle. It's built with what they call an Endura friction surface. Sounds fancy, but what it means is you're gonna get ridiculous spin. I've tested plenty of paddles, and this surface really bites the ball, especially on topspin drives and cut shots. If you like playing with shape, this paddle makes it so much easier to move the ball around. At 16mm thick with a honeycomb core, it's forgiving on off-center hits, but still packs power when you swing through. And with that elongated shape and the 5.7-inch handle, you've got extra reach plus room for two-handed backhands. Honestly, I felt way more confident covering those tough wide balls. The unibody edgeless design also makes a difference. It's smooth, durable, and just feels more premium in the hand. And at just over 7.5 inches wide, you're still getting a solid sweet spot. For me, this paddle is the perfect balance, spin, reach, and stability. And getting it half off, that's the kind of deal you don't let slip by. Number 1. CZRR USA Pickleball Approved Carbon Fiber Paddle. And finally, my number 1 pick, the CZRR Carbon Fiber Paddle. This thing is built like a tank but plays smooth as butter. It's got that 3K raw carbon fiber surface with carbon abrasion tech, which basically gives you insane spin potential while still keeping control. I was ripping drives and heavy dinks, and the ball was dipping in a way my opponents just couldn't adjust to. At 16mm, the polypropylene honeycomb core gives it that nice cushioned feel, which I personally love for soft game control. But when you swing hard, it still brings plenty of pop, so you're not sacrificing power. The grip is another highlight. Soft, sweat-resistant, and at 5.5 inches long, it's perfect for those who like a two-handed backhand. I played a couple of long rec sessions with it, and my hand never felt tired or slippery. Best of all, it's USAPA approved, so you can take it straight into tournaments. Honestly, with the discount it's sitting at right now, you're getting a pro-level paddle at basically an entry-level price. That's why it's number 1 on my list. So there you have it, my top 5 discount pickleball paddles you can snag on Amazon right now in August 2025. I went through over 50 different options, and these are the ones that stood out the most, both in performance and value. If you want to check them out, I've dropped all the links down below in the description. These deals move fast, so if you see one you like, don't wait too long. And as always, if this video helped you out, hit that like button, subscribe to ProPick Sports for more pickleball gear reviews, and drop a comment letting me know which paddle you're thinking about picking up. Until next time, I'll see you on the courts.